chaos, we're built to last. Shifting gears, we're moving fast. Every turn, every roar, racing can't ignore. We're amped up Sunday, pedal down thunder. From heat to the sim, we were born from the hunger. Headphones tight, got the zone inside. We burn this track like it's Friday night. Amp racing, feel the sound. We don't lift, we don't back down. Wheel to wheel, lighting up the sky. We live wide open, we'll never die. Cameras catch every move we make, every drift, every crash, every clutch and brake. Got the attitude, yeah, we talk that talk, but it's the drive that walks the walk. See the glow from the rings, it's a war zone vibe. Apps where the real ones come alive. No pit passes, no crowd stands tall, just the sound of speed through it all. We came from the chaos, now the moment's here. Every rev's a battle cry we hear. Grit and pride, no disguise. Amp racing, we electrify. We're amped up Sunday, pedal down thunder. From heat to the sim, we were born from the hunger. Headphones tight, got the zone inside. We burn this track like it's Friday night. Amp racing, feel the sound. We don't lift, we don't back down. Wheel to wheel, lighting up the sky. We live wide open, we'll never die. This ain't just a game, it's a legacy. Wired hearts, digital energy. Every driver's name, every run they've made. Built damn strong, force apply. Turn it up, let the tires scream. Amp racing, live that dream. Every night we chase that flame. You know the power. You know the night. We're amped up Sunday, pedal down thunder. From heat to the sim, we were born from the hunger. Logitech spin, feel the shake and slide. Cameras on, we're electrified. Amp racing, loud and proud. We race hard, we race loud. Wheel to wheel, lighting up the sky. We live wide open, we'll never die. Sim life, full send, full love. Amp it up, Sunday night, light it up. Lights out, green drops, feel that kick. Amp racing, Sundays fix. From the heat to the rigs we roll. Full send, full throttle, full control. Started out with fire in a pixel storm. Old heat tracks where the legends were born. Built our name from the ground, from the grind. Now our races where the steel meets the mine. Logitech wheel, cams on the dash. Sim rings glowing like a digital flash. Sunday night warriors, full of noise. Every lap's a battle for the fearless boys. We came from the chaos, we're built to last. Shifting gears, we're moving fast. Every turn, every roar, racing can't ignore. We're amped up Sunday, pedal down thunder. From heat to the sim, we were born from the hunger. Headphones tight, got the zone inside. We burn this track like it's Friday night. Amp racing, feel the sound. We don't lift, we don't back down. Wheel to wheel, lighting up the sky. We live wide open, we'll never die. every drift, every crash, every clutch and brake. Got the attitude, yeah, we talk that talk, but it's the drive that walks the walk. See the glow from the rigs, it's a war zone vibe. Apps where the real ones come alive. No pit passes, no crowd stands tall. Just the sound, the speed through it all. We came from the chaos, now the moment's here. Every rev's a battle cry we hear. Grit and pride, no disguise. Embracing, we electrify. We're amped up Sunday, pedal down thunder. From heat to the sim, we were born from the hunger. Headphones tight, got the zone inside. We burn this track like it's Friday night. Embrace and feel the sound. We don't lift, we don't back down. Wheel to wheel, lighting up the sky. We live wide open, we'll never die. This ain't just a game, it's a legacy. Wired hearts, digital energy. Every driver's name, every run they've made. Built damn strong, force apply. Turn it up, let the tires scream. Am racing, live that dream. Every night we chase that flame. You know the power. You know the night. We're amped up Sunday, pedal down thunder. From heat to the sin, we were born from the hunger. Logic check spin, feel the shake and slide. Cameras on, we're electrified. Embracing loud and proud. We race hard, we race loud. Wheel to wheel, lighting up the sky. We live wide open, we'll never die. Sim life, full set, full love. Amp it up, Sunday night, light it up. Lights out, green drops, feel that kick. And racing Sundays fixed. From the heat to the rigs we roll. Full send, full throttle, full control. Started out with fire in a pixel storm. Old heat tracks where the legends were born. Built our name from the ground, from the grind. Now our races where the steel meets the mind. Logitech wheel, cams on the dash. Sim rigs glowing like a digital flash. Sunday night warriors, full of noise. Every lap's a battle for the fearless boys. We came from the chaos, we're built to last. Shifting gears, we're moving fast. Every turn, every roar.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at a charge. A little countdown of green as, it's iRacing. Tonight, we come to a wild card of playoffs. It is the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval, the final race of the round of 8. 8 drivers have a shot at the title, but when we're done, only 4 will head into next week's championship race. And this place is brutal. 17 turns, big braking zones, elevation changes, those nasty chicanes on the back and front straightaway, and then you can go from hero to heartbreak in 1 lap, and with a playoff cut on the line. There's no such thing as a relaxed lap tonight. It is it's the Roval, folks. Qualifying underway for the drivers as we go. We'll let them finish that up. We'll get rid of that. Believe we're going to see if somebody can go back to back. It's going to be one of those ways of doing that. That's the way I see it. But yeah, it's kind of cool. 1,500 broadcasts as we go. We're going to move that over so everybody can see things the right way. Blah blah blah. Things are there. You go. All right. We're going. Tonight, we're going to run 50 laps. Yeah, 17 corners on this racetrack. 50 laps tonight. Stage lap completion, lap 20. But they will not throw the caution for that. 4 sets of tires. 1 fast prepared for all of the drivers. I believe 100% fuel, as it would be. 2.25 mile length racing surface. 71 degrees on the track temperature at qualifying. 66 degrees on the air temperature. 61% humidity, partly cloudy sky. 13-mile-an-hour wind. Amp Racing league@gmail.com. Give it a little extra love to Grand Valley Towing. Give them some love for me if you're out there, and make sure you take care of yourselves. If you're out there driving on the snow, Rick Clay Role Play on board with everybody tonight as well. They sponsor your race controller. That is Penguin. He is the man behind the buttons, the man behind the scenes that gives everybody all their, everything that they can ask for. That's, just kind of the cool thing. So we love seeing it. Love seeing Penguin get out there and enjoy and wrap up the field and all that thing, just kind of. Did you have your mic muted? It was funny. There is Clint Hackett set up. He's not at his set. Everybody's taking it. We were supposed to be started half an hour ago, but we're not. There's Matt Allen. We appreciate Matt Allen being out there. Matt Allen Esports getting all the love. Appreciate you, sir. There is RB Turner. He gave us a like out there on Facebook. Thank you, Mr. Van Ness. Thank you for racing with me earlier too, brother. You did such a great job. I know you were knocking it out of the park. We did not stream Stephen Laskowski. We did not stream the race today, shenanigans race today, because we had some issues. I've been having issues similar to Davis with Spectrum. They've been, it's just been spotty. So because it was spotty, I decided that I was just going to race, and turns out I won the race. So it would have been a great one to stream. Hey, I won that. I won it fair and square. Fair and square. I did save the replay, so we'll if we need to show it up, we'll show it up. Josh Barr, Stephen Laskowski locked in from their wins. Barr won 2 weeks ago, technically 3 weeks ago. Stephen Laskowski won at Talladega. It was the last race that they had. He is locked into the championship round. Aaron Ryan, by virtue of showing up today, no matter where he finishes, he is going to be locked in. So we have 1 spot available for all of these drivers, and not enough drivers in the field to make it too big of a that big of a deal. So Aaron Ryan could finish dead last and be just fine. 15 drivers in tonight's race, so he's gonna be moving on. He's gonna be racing for a championship. Matt Allen, however, 18 points above the cutoff line. Justin Zukic has an opportunity to win this race, and if he wins this race, he or Zach Thompson or RB Turner, they're far enough away from Matt Allen that they could actually, depending on how the stage goes, they could actually find themselves, there's enough spots. Depends on how the stage goes, though. We'll have to see how that'll work out and fare out for everybody. And then we got a championship race, and that'll be next week. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Aaron Ryan, 4,120 points. 9 wins, heavy favorite. Has the most laps led in the series. he's the guy to do it. Laskowski has 5 wins, consistent threat, a big stage racer, of course. Josh Barr, 2 wins, quiet but deadly consistent as well. Matt Allen, 1 win, but currently on the bubble. Zukic, 18 points out, 2 wins, aggressive, can steal stages, and can find himself at a good spot. Zach Thompson does have a win as well, needs mistake-free night and stage points. That's going to be important for Thompson. RB, Mr. Consistency, that's exactly who he is. RB Turner is the most consistent driver out there, but he has got to fight himself out front and being able to do so. David Ament, of course, he's back out there working a must-win or bust scenario. Does have a win in the series and is going to be working it. From 4th to 8th, only 38 points separate the entire bubble group. So every stage point, every position is going to matter. It is crazy. Aaron Ryan, season of domination, 9 wins, 117 laps led, top of the standings. And can he survive the Roval and carry momentum into the title race? That's going to be what it's going to be about. And then we'll go from there. Let us take a look at your starting grid as we get going. Mr. Olivero, thank you for the like. Rinker, thank you for the like as well. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Laskowski, Zukic are going to be your front row on the start of this race. Jordan Lane, give it your pole sitter. Thank you to Jordan for sponsoring that pole sitter award. Aaron Ryan, Andrew Davis going to make up row number 2. RB Turner, David Amit's going to be out there row number 3. Matt Allen, Michael Moakwood, row number 4. Josh Barr, Jordan Lane, row number 5. Row 6 will be Zach Thompson, Clint Hackett. And then row 7 is going to be, that's okay. Penguin, I had you muted the entire time, so that's perfect. It works out perfect. There you go. It works. Penguin was talking to you guys. He was talking to me, and he had something funny to say, but he was muted. But I had him muted on the stream, so you couldn't hear what he had to say. That's kind of the way it works here, right? At least in my opinion. Sometimes those things happen. Mike Daniels, Michael Bosworth, Brock Duty. It's going to be your final drivers here as they get ready to lock in, and the race will be on. It is going to be a massive undertaking when it comes to racing, and we appreciate everybody being out there. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. And of course, in always, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, no matter how you do it. Nicole, much love. Hello, Budgie. Hello, Mr. Van Nest. It was fun racing with you. Hey, today was what it's about. Shenanigans is about getting out there, just being able to race and have fun. I didn't care. I actually was having fun those Pro 2 trucks, even without having to deal with, even if I had to finish dead last, I was having a good race and having fun. So, that's what it's about. So I got my first win today. It was kind of crazy. First win in the winter series. I did win on the road series a couple of times, but, we're going to do the thing. All right, drivers ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's do the thing. We're going green. 50 laps. Laskowski goes. Zukic. Hard charge to the outside, turn 1. Hey, yo, what's up, Wanda? Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. There's Penguin. Now you guys can hear Penguin. Jordan Lane coming around. It shows him 2 laps down, but he's not that. Oh, baby, they're getting free and dicey up here. The 7's got some nose damage now. I want to see that pass. Here's what happened. Oh. So Laskowski hard on the brakes there. It looked like Zook went for the pass. Did get the lap led. Zook hits the wall. Zook trying to work his way forward. Look what I have on an off track right now. This is Aaron Ryan. It's backing up the corner, sends it in. Looks like Zook. Oh yeah, Laskowski pulled out right in front of Aaron Ryan. And now Aaron Ryan going to work on Steven Laskowski. And there's the 33 of Davis. Justin Zukic off 4. Is probably one of the favorites to win this race, but now has some right side damage. And we'll definitely need to be looking at when they come to pit road if he's going to get any of the damage work done. No cautions in today's race. That's it's about having a mistake-free race. That's exactly what it is. Hello, Mrs. RB. Wanda, how you doing? RB sitting in that 5 spot. He just needs to be Mr. Conservative. He just needs to chill. Yeah, but Penguin says he pushes all the buttons. And what was the rest of it say? Oh, he puts them in timeout. I think
put the bad boys in timeout.
Davis sideways up in the uphill section of turn 1 and 2. He's going to have some nose damage right now. Let's check in on people. Matt Allen holding on for dear everything. Matt Allen Esports out there. Give him some love. Give him a follow for me if you don't mind. If you're out there on Twitch, you can do so. Much love to everybody. Thank you to everybody watching Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I saw everybody kind of working their way around from platform to platform. An amazing time. Josh Barr, fastest lap of the race, 1:25.64. Lap 3 underway, 1.4. I think Laskowski is fine at being able to step on it. Right now, Aaron Ryan, he's got some bad nose damage right now. That right front looks like they got mad, took a baseball bat, beat in the stickers. All right, to it we go. Everybody watching, you keep watching. You guys are the best kind of peepers. You're the eyes, the ears, and everything that are going on out there. So we thank you very much for being out there, knocking down the ballpark. Get everybody all the action, the premise of racing, all the things. Aaron does not have his camera on tonight, so he's got some things he's working on. Back through the field, Clint Hackett up to 6. That is our number 1 driver, Cam. Everybody say hi. Say hi to Clint. He's running the iRacing t-shirt. He bought a whole bunch of merch recently. We'll get it all shipped out to him, including that iRacing t-shirt. If you want to get yourself an iRacing t-shirt, all you got to do is hit the merch link that Budgie conveniently has a button for. John, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Let's see, what else did we have? This past Friday, we ran a charity race in my benefit. John Anderson was Liam Anderson was a part of that. Bollinger put it on for me. I had a bunch of drivers from across the leagues and basically across everything we've been doing. Get out there to help me raise money for my cancer treatments. We raised $1,005 to go towards my treatments after I paid all the fees and all that stuff, just under $900 after it was all said and done. So I'm grateful, eternally grateful for everybody. We thank everybody for being out there. If you want to help out with that cause, there's always a ways to do that. You can hit the !tip or !donate button. You'll be good to go. David Ament rolling. Needs some stage points here, but he's going to get around the 28. He's going to be working on the inside. He does get there. Clint Hackett back over the crossover. Rolls out. Does have Matt Allen in tow. What's up, Sean? Much love, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Much love, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah, Clint surviving. Matt Allen to the inside. Potts got a little bit of trouble there with him. Bosworth right there behind him. Brock Duty on the inside. Zach Thompson, one of the playoff drivers. Now you see the drivers of the goal. Those are the drivers locked in to the championship race. We've got one driver trying to make it there, and that is going to be Matt Allen for the time being. Needs to have a bad stage for Justin Zukic to have a shot here, including RB Turner. So anything like that can happen. Anything like that can happen. But that being said, you don't want to see it all happen, right? Good luck to the driver. Steven, thank you very much for being out there, brother. I appreciate you. That is the Barnes, Sir Barnes. '98 ripping that. I tell you what, the change on this racetrack this year has made this thing have as much character as the Chicago street course. A lot of bumps, a lot of throttle off, a lot of trying to manage what you're rolling into. Steven Laskowski trying to be the odds-on favorite going into the championship race. I mean, that kind of matters, right? Kind of matters. Kind of manages all the great things. Let's see. Where are they at next week? Where are they at? Las Vegas on the 14th for the championship race. 133 laps of pure, unadulterated iRacing. They'll have a stage, but it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter. Yep. Laskowski, Aaron Ryan, Justin Zukic. That's going to be your top three right now. Kind of managing where the gap's going to be. It'll all be RB Turner fourth in the race line. He's got around, I think it was Davis. Davis still feels a little bit of nose damage. Matt Allen's up to sixth. Josh Barr off two, trying to work his way back forward. On the Invicta 35, right behind the 28. When it comes to team standings, that's one of the things that this league prides themselves on. And team standings go to the wayside of the AR Audio Racing team. And those point standings are right there. So, let's see. 17 turns, huge elevation and camber changes, big braking zones. Turn 1, turn 7, the hairpin turn, the backstretch chicane, and the final chicane. All are big braking zones. This is one of those right now. 35 pressing. There's the 23 Bosworth on the outside. That is the hairpin turn. That is turn 7 of the NASCAR, turn 1, on to turn 2. There's a lot of risk versus reward. 23 sends the bottom side, locks him up in front of Thompson. Wow, what a miss. Good Lord. Big run. Woo! Hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Locked it up. And then skedaddle on by the rest of the drivers. Good boogly woogly. I'll go back to work. Go get him, RB, says Mr. Van Nest. Keep your eyes on our Twitch channel, folks. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. You're going to get an IRL stream from me this week. You're going to get a bedazzled skull from me this week. Because we have hit 2 of the major goals that we hit. And then when we hit $5,000 raised, we'll give away a HyperX headset to one lucky viewer. We'll do the giveaway live on Twitch. And I like giveaways. I like being able to give stuff back. And I want to thank HyperX for sending me stuff to be able to give away. And Logitech. We got a Logitech giveaway coming up. That is, I'm pretty excited about that one. I really am. Yep. Matt Allen just ran his fastest lap of the race, 126.12. Leskowski, 123.59. Does have the fastest lap of the race. David been having an issue here. Hard stop out of the front stretch chicane. He looks fine, though. Just looks like he got a little hard on the brakes. These brakes are big, and they're annoying. They are absolutely 110% unequivocally annoying brakes. Short lane, tail of the field. It's going to have Bosworth a lap down. Bosworth had to come to pit road, but he leaves pit road. It's right behind the 89 of Brock Duty. He jumped to pit road because of the issue that he had, but he's good. He's fine. 12 laps to go to the stage. This will be a longer race, folks. It does happen. Again, the stage does not present itself as a stopping stage. These drivers are not going to stop. Josh Barr moves to the field back to 9th. He's got around to the 11. A big, good boogly woogly. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Let's see where iRacing says the racing is, and as it would be, you'll see it yourself. Folks, we're going to take a hydrate break. Make sure you grab your popcorn. 10 laps in. We're going to 10 laps to go to the stage as the leader crosses the line. Grab yourself some water. It's going to be a little bit of a race here. Charlotte Roval, playoffs, AMP Racing. Something happened with Steven Leskowski. I don't know if it's a connection issue. Saw him have a crash right there real quick. I'm going to visit that for a moment. I think it is. Oh, yeah, he's having. Oh, no. He's just. I don't know what it was. Huh. I don't know, folks. He's in third. He's out. RB Turner. This is a shot. Zukic. 4.1 back. I don't know if the track is having an issue or if it's on my end. Are you seeing Leskowski back to third? Top had an issue there. It's just heavy in the braking zone here for the final chicane. Break. Turtles. Yep, had to stop right there. And you got to give up the time. You cut the course. Yep, and then you got to get back rolling. All right, now we're going to take a hydrate break. Things happening, man. Things are happening. All right, a big let's go for the Budgie Bird. I appreciate you, dear. Thank you much. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Aaron Ryan out front. 4.2 the gap. He's still dealing with that right front damage. Zukic has damage as well. Laskowski has closed in a little bit of his time with his, he had a little bit of blanket issues that he had. Brock Duty had an issue on lap 13. With 6 to go to the stage, here's what happened to Brock Duty. I think he had to stop. Just a hard stop. And then, yep. Got it gathered. Good to go. So Laskowski trying to work his way back forward. RB Turner sitting in 4th. David Event's going to be 29 seconds back. And trying to close in to RB Turner. A chance for that driver to try to find something out of that car. Barnes just ran his fastest lap of the race at 1:24.45. Here is best times for all your drivers. So 1:23.45 for race leader Aaron Ryan. Barr 1:24.453. 1:22.949 for Laskowski. That is the fastest lap of the race. Osbert 1:26.504. Just headed off track. Should be fine. Gordon Lane 1:31.002. Davis back in 13th. At a 1:25.23. He's trying to track down Michael Moquin right now. Drivers getting the best of the racetrack and trying to do what they can to make the most of it. Davis is a lap down to Aaron Ryan, Justin Zukic, Stephen Laskowski. He's been battling charter issues similarly to what I've been battling. So, those things do happen. Those things does happen. We hate it for anybody who has to have issues, has any kind of issue with everything. I mean, you don't want to see bad things happen. Matt Allen sits in that 7th spot, trying to gather some more points here for this race line. Brock Duty in tow. Duty just behind Matt Allen, a chance to take a spot away from him. Brock Duty a little fast here, has gotten into the corner. That Ford doing well. Allen back to 7th. Brock Duty in 8th. Duty into the corner, finding pace. Matt Allen trying to have that last playoff spot to fight for a championship next week at Las Vegas. Amp Racing Cup Series playoffs, a championship crowned next week. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing to see. If you've not seen a championship race on iRacing, we'll have one next week. We've got a couple coming up. We got a lot of leagues that are finishing up. We got the Tuesday Truck Series. They're finishing up their schedule. They've got a championship race coming up as well. We're going to be crowning champions, folks. It's going to be a blast. I'll be scheduling all the streams tomorrow, so you'll be able to check those out. Make sure that you hit the notification bell, let you know when we've got posts going live. I will post an updated schedule as well on YouTube and, of course, on Twitch as well on our social media feeds to let you know what we're doing and how we're doing it for the 2026 season. We are booked every day but Thursday. All the way, I see Mondays, we are booked all the way until November of 2026. Tuesdays, it'll be when or if the Chop Shop Racing Series has their truck series rescheduled. Wednesdays are scheduled all the way until July of 2026. Thursdays are right now considered an off night. Fridays are still rolling. Saturdays are booked until I think May or June for the Chop Shop Racing Xfinity Series, and then Amp Racing has a new schedule that is deemed to be released very soon. Pretty excited about being able to announce that when they're going to be starting racing again. You gotta get out there and race with them, folks. If you want to be a part of the Amp Racing series, ampracing@gmail.com, and get yourself signed up. They do have an iRating cap, but the Sunday Night Cup Series has been pretty phenomenal, and love seeing the drivers get out there and put the work in. But yeah. We might have to just, if we don't find a league to broadcast on Thursdays, we might just make it a family game night, so to speak. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Jordan Lane. There's a little 3-wide action or 2x2 action here. Jordan Lane will give up the braking zone here. All the way up into this uphill section. Downhill blind corner to the right. Then a hairpin turn coming up here for turn 7. Turn 8 is going to be NASCAR turn 1. You see Brock Duty closing into the distance. There's Clint Hackett just on the outside looking in. Your eye on the prize. Laskowski still 10 seconds back right now from Aaron Ryan, Justin Zukic. Aaron Ryan trying to close out the season as well. Laskowski was trying to go back-to-back. Laskowski had an issue. Davis just behind him. Davis had a hard stop. Aaron Ryan having a hard stop into the chicane as well. Sorry, into the hairpin turn as well. Drivers working up and around to Aaron Ryan, race leader. Zukic in second. Zukic 4.3 back. He can see Aaron Ryan. He just has to get there. Better braking zone into the chicane. Through turn 17 across the front stripe. Into turn 1 is closing in the gap just a touch. It's your white flag lap for the stage. Aaron Ryan coming around 3 and 4. Up to turn 5. Going to be the right-hander you see here. 3.9 the gap for Justin Zukic. Downhill into the braking area. Turn 6, the right-hander. Again, blind corner for the right-hander. Left-hander coming up here is going to be turn 7. NASCAR is going to be turn 8. You see him roll. That's part of the allure of the race line here. You kind of just have to roll. You have to find your spot. Justin Zukic, third gear, getting up to speed, 3.5 the gap. Laskowski sits in third. David Ament's going to be in fourth. 34.5 seconds back, 34.3. Aaron Ryan still fighting the car. 124.10 his last lap, 3.6 the gap. Mike Daniels has it off track. The Ply Barker race machine. Almost got a black flag there. Got hard in the braking zone and slid through it. But Aaron Ryan through the final time through the chicane. Aaron Ryan's going to be your stage winner. Justin Zukic will be second in the stage. Second in the stage. Laskowski third in the stage. David Ament's going to be fourth. Barring a catastrophe here for any one of the drivers. Matt Allen, Brock Duty going at it here. Matt Allen seeing Brock Duty there. They still have to complete for the stage. Clint Hackett working on the outside. David Ament through the chicane. He'll be fourth in the stage. Oh, maybe. RB Turner will take fourth in the stage. David's going to be fifth in the... maybe. Yeah, David will be fifth in the stage. Barr, sixth in the stage. He almost took that away. Matt Allen coming around. Final time out of the chicane. Trying to get that stage point. Doesn't need to lose another one. Brock Duty right there on the back bumper of the 46. 28 there as well. Up and out of the corner. Matt Allen will have a seventh in the stage. Duty eighth in the stage. Clint Hackett ninth in the stage. Zach Thompson coming around. Final playoff driver into the race today. He works through it, and he'll be the man. There it is. That's your stage set. Thompson, final stage point. Aaron Ryan gets a few. It's Mike Daniels just ahead. Stage winner, Aaron Ryan. Still up to speed, 3.9. You can't give up anything at this particular point. Laskowski has closed in some of his time as well. Aaron got free right there. Zukic coming around. His last lap to the leader's last lap, about half a tenth. This time by, you're going to see a big change. You'll see Zukic be able to carry in. The driver's going to try to split this one all the way to lap 25. That'll put them in with enough fuel to be able to make it toward the end of the race. Leader's last lap and Zukic's last lap will update here in just a second. His last lap, 124.861, 126.086 for Aaron Ryan. Leskowski this time by 124 flat, almost 1/1000 of a second to the high side of that one. 126.086 again for Aaron Ryan. A big old cough there. Sorry about that. Laps led for Leskowski, 9 laps led. Barr with an off track. Aaron Ryan, 13 laps led. So far, the race pace being matched by no one. I say that, but realistically, everyone. How about your top 3 all running 124s? RB Turner at 125.52. Barr just ran a 126.21. David Ament 125.75. Josh Barr had an off track, lasted for about a second. Let's see what happened here. This was in the chicane. He was catching RB Turner and hit the turtles. Had to stop. Had to whoa up. There it is. Well, that's kind of how that works. It's one of those factors of racing. RB Turner, a spot gained. Needs a point for a lap led, so we'll see what he does. David Ament, that 5-4 in NASCAR turn 1. Bleeding a couple spots here as he sees a couple of drivers going around. Let's see what happened. This was in the hairpin turn. Oh, he hit the yellow. That pushed him up, and that got him free. Yeah, no cautions in this race again. Go back one more time. Watch the turn into the corner. Right here, you're going to see the right on the left side of the screen, there's a yellow turtle right there. Boom. Kicks the left rear of the car. Shoots it to the right. Tightens him up. And then, boom, he has an issue. We'll see if he can rebound that one. Aaron Ryan had a hard stop as well. Coming around right here. And Clint Hackett just ahead. A hard stop right there. Michael Moquin on the inside. Aaron Ryan trying to give up that time. Trying not to give up that time. That's 2 seconds the gap between he and Justin Zukic now. Zukic having the same lap traffic, and Leskowski has closed in the gap as well. 4 seconds the gap now. Moquin went around. Matt Allen having an issue. He had a hard stop. Moquin going to get turned back around there in NASCAR turn 1. In the road course turn 1, turn 2. They call the S's section. Has the 19 of Daniels right behind him. Those drivers within relative margin of each other. Moquin trying to push the Quicksilver car forward. Without a bad day for all the drivers trying to work. How about we take a look who's gained what? Aaron Ryan up 2 spots. Josh Barr up 4. Brock Duty, the 89. He's up 8 spots of this race. Hard charger tonight. As we continue to run again. Drivers going to try to make it all the way through the halfway mark. And no doubt be looking at pit road when they feel it feasible. But some nose damage for sure for the 7 as the gap decreases. Aaron coming to pit road, having to lock it down. Zukic takes over the lead. He's going to lead this lap. Laskowski to pit road. RB Turner coming around. Zukic right side damage as well. No pit road speeding penalties that I see so far. RB Turner into the backstretch chicane as Josh Barr closing the distance as well. Barr locked in, going to run a championship race next week. Laskowski, Aaron Ryan, Zukic with the biggest opportunity here. Matt Allen sitting in 11th on pit road, taking tires and fuel. As Aaron Ryan leaving pit road. Right now, Laskowski will lose a little bit of time to some of the drivers. Slow getting into his pit box. You'll see Matt Allen just behind him. Aaron Ryan leaving pit road in second. Laskowski in third. Matt Allen a lap down. And his teammate go to his inside. Clint Hackett having an issue. Had a hard stop in the chicane. I'm sorry, the hairpin turn coming around NASCAR turn 1 and 2, 7 and 8. As we get into the backstretch chicane. You know what I didn't notice? Hold on. We'll see if we can see it one more time when we come back around, folks. The RB Turner, Zukic in on pit road. Aaron Ryan trying to take it, trying to challenge. RB Turner opportunity right there behind Matt Allen. RB Turner is racing the track. He's really not racing anybody else. But has a solid presence here. Josh Barr coming around. When we get close to the back straightaway, I'm gonna show you guys something that I don't know if you've noticed, but I notice every time we're at this road course since they've had that update. Watch this for just a moment. 1, 2, 3, stop. All right, ready, quarter speed. Boom, hold on. Boom. Boom. Let's see. We don't have it yet. Hold on. Ready? I wanted to show this because I find it hilarious. We'll get back to live racing in just a moment. But you see the marker 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, correct? And then you see that left side of your screen there, folks. Yep. That's an O ice cream emoji. Chicane entry. If you didn't know that was a thing, now you do. Come on, 7, says Nicole. If you didn't know it was a thing, now you know it's a thing. All right, AA Ron, 3 seconds gap to Laskowski. Justin Zukic in third. RB Turner sits in fourth. He is yet to come to pit road. Doesn't want to give up too much time. Josh Barr came to pit road. Lost about 26 seconds. Zukic having an issue backwards on the racetrack. Oh, he's tearing the bottom of that car up. Here's the chicane. Heavy braking zone at the 8th there. Ooh, just went around right there. Trying to be aggressive. Still trying to make a top 3 night. RB Turner closing into the distance. Josh Barr coming around. We'll see if fuel and tires are going to be the magic number for everybody. 23 laps to go in the race. So yeah, if you didn't know, even iRacing has a sense of humor. You know what would be really cool? If these leagues, because we rent these servers, if they could have or let us as broadcasters have sponsorships for the drivers in the NASCAR side of things, it'd be kind of cool. Or on the short tracks, you know what I mean? Take some of our sponsors over here and be able to throw them up on the Titantron or on the track or on the walls. You know, just have some dedicated stuff just for racing. It would be pretty cool. 7 drivers on the lead lap. Rock Duty, the last driver on the lead lap, does have Aaron Ryan closing in the distance here. Brock Duty keeping on 26. Has a good set of tires. Aaron Ryan right behind him. Went ahead and took that fast repair. Zukic back around. Another hard stop. Mike Daniels, same concept. Looks to be fine, though, for the 19. Aaron Ryan working around the corner. 22 laps to go. Brock Duty just behind. Duty giving up the race line for the 98. Says, have at it. 1.7 the gap. Aaron Ryan so far 17 laps led. Laskowski again only 9 laps led. Aaron trying to hold off the one-armed bandit of Steven Laskowski. 3 laps led for Justin Zukic as he came to pit road, but the new tires giving him fits. RB Turner sits in 5th. Top 5 night for him is a good night. Josh Barr started 9th. Still working. You know, the drivers for the driver cams, I appreciate them more than you know. There's, again, Clint Hackett, the man, the myth, the legend, making things happen like he doth do. There's Matt Allen trying to vie himself for a top spot in the championship next week. Very well could be the man to do it. RB Turner sitting in that third driver cam for you tonight. It's 5th on the board right now, 53.086. It's like Josh Barr had an issue, and there that was Steven Laskowski, but he had an issue. Oh, Daniels goes around. Right there in front of RB Turner, but he's good to go. Aaron Ryan, 1.1, 123.13, fastest lap this last segment. Zukic just ran a 124.06. Got a lot of time to play catch up here. Laskowski trying to burn the tires down, trying to catch Aaron Ryan. 0.6 of a second here as Aaron goes into the braking zone. Front stretch chicane. Will be credit with another lap led. Remember what happened with Laskowski. Laskowski had some blinking issues. And I want to say that there's been some issues with the new Windows update that it's made that be there's been some things with the Windows update and the latest NVIDIA update that's been a pain in the butt. And I want to say that those are probably some of the issues that we've been seeing. Plus, with all things happening across the intranet ways, it's a massive understatement to sit here and say that we don't try to do what we can to make more happen when it comes to racing. But the battle for the lead is getting closer. Fastest lap of the race just ran 122.89 for Steven Laskowski as he caught up some time to Aaron Ryan. Aaron able to stretch the corner, pushing a little bit harder here. Going to be the wheelman. There's right now 0.7 of a second difference here. Laskowski and Aaron Ryan trying to close down that gap one more time. Into the front stretch chicane. Into the braking zone. Doubled up the braking zone here for both drivers. Laskowski, good wheel hop over the corner. We'll see Aaron Ryan lead that lap. Laskowski kind of getting up into the throttled area. Was there to the outside of Aaron Ryan, but not able to get there. Battle for the lead is on. Ron, Steven Laskowski. Through this part of the racetrack, Laskowski able to keep it close. He's just looking for Aaron Ryan to make a mistake. As Aaron tries to protect. 98 very smooth through the corners. 98 looking for the outside, looking for a cross under. But I tell you what, Steven's going to get through the gears here real quick. He's going to keep it close. Aaron protected that inside lane. and did a great job at it. Right now, the draft's huge on the back straightaway into the braking zone.
Budgie Bird 5 lost their mind and just cheered 500 bits.
Thank you for the 500 biddies, Budgie. I appreciate you. Thank you much, dear. Thank you. Track map for the drivers. This is where these leaders are. 98 looking to set up into the chicane. 7 protecting the drive line here. Both drivers working. Good throttle off. We'll be back at it again. Laskowski, 0.2 of a second. 18 laps to go. Aaron Ryan, Steven Laskowski, Justin Zukic in third. Josh Barr sits in fourth. RB Turner in fifth. 13.8 back is the 5-4. A little bit of traffic there as well. Ron, Steven Laskowski trying to work. And that is kind of where the race line presents itself. Thompson trying to close in on Matt Allen. Coming up the braking area. There it is. 98's going to have that throttle off. Going to utilize the drop in over the corner. See if he can get there. Davis had an issue. He has he's been on pit road for a hot minute, though. 88 of Jordan Lane just ahead. 70. All right, so 18 laps to go. 7 through the corner. Gives up the line. 7 and the 88. 98 trying to utilize a turn to the corner, trying to get there to the inside of the 7 here for the turn into the chicane. 7 to the 98. 7 backs up the corner. 98 gets free. Too wide into that chicane. And no bueno, sir. He has to go back at it again and try to drag that time back. He's fast enough to do it. Justin Zukic just ran his fastest lap of the race, a 1:23.99. We're rolling. How much time did that add? We got 106 times multiplier right now. That had to have added a lot of time. Yeah, a little. We're good. Thank you for the 500 biddies, Budgie. I appreciate you. So your race recap so far. 4 lead changes, 34 of 50 being completed. Thompson, Matt Allen, that is a battle for position here. Matt Allen just needs to finish. I don't think Zukic made up enough points here to be able to make that happen. Matt Allen turning on to the playoffs is good. Was 18 points above the cut line. Zukic was right there as well. RB Turner outside looking in for all the drivers. Black flag for Mike Daniels. The 11 trying to roll. 11 trying to make the pass. They would be working. Down to under a tenth as Laskowski goes to the outside. Aaron Ryan back on the inside at turn 1. I think Aaron Ryan got free on turn 1. Here's what happened. Or not turn 1, turn 17 coming out of the chicane. Yeah, I think Aaron got a little bit overprotective of the line and hit left side tires right there. Yeah, he had to give that time up. Right now, going back at it. So both drivers making mistakes as they wheel hop around turn 5, turn 6. Into a hairpin turn here on turn 7. 16 laps to go. Throw it on exciting for everybody. We got battles everywhere. Battle for the lead. As right now, the 7 and the 98. 98 trying to work to the outside. Side draft for the 7. Trying to have the turn into the corner. The 7 has the preferred line. 98 trying to manage that. Both drivers exit the chicane cleanly. And they're rolling. Good Lord. They're doing their thing. I'm going to take my final hydrate break. You folks better do so as well. We still got a racing left. 16 laps to go at the line. 15 as we go. 98 trying to push on the inside. Battle for the lead is on. Oh, Laskowski goes around. Steven Laskowski. I wasn't going anywhere too fast. Both drivers on the inside, defensive line 7 all the way up. 98 hits the bumps on the inside and throttles up. Takes the inside wall out. Right there, folks. I'm going to show you this. Got to telestrate it without the telestrate because the telestrate doesn't work anymore. Both drivers enter here. There's a bump right there. There's a big seam, preferred line where Aaron Ryan is right there. All the way out to the wall. Bump there. Bump right here. And right there. And that sends the 98 around. Good Lord. Laskowski, Aaron Ryan. Air Audio trying to solidify a team championship. 15 laps to go. Now a chance to hydrate. As things have kind of calmed down. But not really. Let's go. Green flag. All right, drivers duking it out. And Clint Hackett, the 46 was the 11. Zach Thompson. Clint Hackett trying to go. Oh, Thompson a little bit free there. RB Turner in 5th. Trying to hold on to what he has. Clint Hackett up on the outside. Going to have the run into the corner. Both drivers into the braking zone will be side by side. 28 on the outside. Going to take that spot. So a spot lost back to 9th. Brock Duty has gotten around. Thompson and Allen have been going at it. And we got 9 laps to go. 13 seconds the gap for Laskowski. Here's what happened to Zach Thompson. And just had a stop. A little bit wiggly right there. He's good. Matt Allen, Bosford having an issue. Matt Allen, Zach Thompson on 36. Here's what happened to Mike Daniels, who's 38 for Zach Thompson. Trying to get around the 46 here. Had a hard stop. They've been going at it. They've been trying to get around each other. Laskowski, 13 seconds the gap. Aaron Ryan, 8 laps to go. Again, most laps led for your race leader, 31. We'll have that point, but no points matter next week. Next week, it is 4 drivers racing it out for a championship. Laskowski, 9 laps led, 3 for Justin Zukic. Might have had too little too late for the amount of racing he has had, but it depends on where Matt Allen finishes. If Thompson can get one, Zach Thompson's gotten 9th away from Matt Allen. Matt Allen with some left front damage. Michael Moquin, 24 seconds between he and his teammate. Matt Allen in 10th. Trying to hold on. Matt Allen is a lap down. Has to come to pit road. He's got some left front damage. And that right there is hard enough. RB Turner, top 5 night, solid night for the road course. Not the racetrack he wanted to see for tonight's race, but it is the racetrack that he is getting. I know, right, Budgie? I know. Oh, 2 to the inside. 28 gives way. Matt Allen is 2 laps down. Moquin got about 9 seconds to his teammates, so I think a top 10 is solid for the 46. Came to pit road. Got tires. I think, maybe just tires. Didn't even get the left front fixed. I was surprised to see that he didn't get that fixed. Aaron Ryan just ahead. 13 seconds the gap between he and Laskowski. Zukic has closed in a little bit of his time. It's a bad, fast car. Josh Barr in 4th. RB Turner in 5th. David Ament 10.5 back. How about Brock Duty just ran his fastest lap of the race, a 1:24.71. Matt Allen with a black flag. Might have been too fast exiting. It might have hit the pit road exit incorrectly. Josh Barr having an issue. Thompson in 9th. As David Ament coming around. Barr in 4th. It seems to be fine. RB Turner solid where he is at. Matt Allen coming in, serving the penalty that he needed to serve. Still has some damage on that left front though. Was back to 11th. Mike Daniels coming around. Matt Allen loses too many spots here. It'll be huge, but he'll be up. He'll be running. A drive-through for him, so he'll get out and take care of that one. Moquin has put him, his teammate, a lap down. Laskowski just behind him. Jordan Lane having an issue. Hard stop for the race leader. He's good. Mike Daniels did a great job getting around as well. Jordan Lane in 13th. Things are happening. 6 laps to go as they come around the backstretch chicane. 19. Woo! That was right in front of your race leader. Mike Daniels held on to it. He's good to go. Aaron Ryan coming around. We'll make it 5 laps to go here. Thank you to AMP Racing. The AMP Racing Cup Series. Grand Valley Towing has been a part of the series for a few races. We appreciate them. Thank you, of course, to Red Clay Role Play. If you like role play, you got to love what Role Play has in store for you when it comes to 5M servers. They're one of the best out there. Get out there if you like big old pickup trucks and get out there and getting your RP skill on. Check them out on 5M today. Red Clay Role Play is where you need to be. Make sure you join their Discord. Make sure you get involved. Also, thank you to Jordan Lane, AR Audio. Jordan Lane sponsors the Pulsar Award. We appreciate him. AR Audio, of course, is the man on your screen, Aaron Ryan, giving you all the audio expertise that you need. Make sure you get a hold of him, of course, and always out there if you need to. Zukic out of the front stretch chicane. That front stretch chicane has been an Achilles heel for him. Right now, 14 seconds the gap. It's being closed in. Justin Zukic close to losing that top 3. 5.8 needs to be mistake-free for the next 5 laps. The race line doth be presented. Aaron Ryan, Justin Zukic, but Steven Leskowski in the middle. We know that Aaron Ryan, Leskowski, and Josh Barr are all going to be racing for a championship next week. One more driver to get there. Moquin back a spot. Him on lap 30. Matt Allen, 3.6 the gap, 4 laps to go. Needs that spot from his teammate. Moquin coming through the front stretch chicane. 4 laps to go for Aaron Ryan. Moquin and Matt Allen are on the same team. And Moquin hearing the corner. He might be backing up the corner to give the spot to his teammate. Matt Allen is just faster. Moquin's fastest lap of the race, 125.33. Matt Allen, 125.95. So they can be competitive, but right now, Matt Allen, 2 seconds a lap faster than Michael Moquin. He does have newer tires as well. Moquin has been trying to have a clean race to be solid in the standings. We'll second the gap here for the 4. Matt Allen on the bottom side of the racetrack, 4 laps to go. Aaron Ryan coming around the front stretch chicane to make it 3 to go. Needs to be calm. Leskowski, 12.5 in closing. Barr coming around the hairpin turn. NASCAR turn 1 has Brock Duty there. RB Turner, 7 seconds back. Again, top 5 night for him. 17 seconds back is going to be the 5-4. David would have had, I believe if David was going to be able to make the last 2 races, he'd have had a great round of 8. A solid night tonight, but still trying to make it happen. Hard stopping zone back of the hairpin turn. Matt Allen has gotten around Michael Moquin. So another point for Allen. Sits inside the top 10. Moquin, Matt Allen, both drivers trying to carry the corner. Moquin in 11th. You're trying to make sure your teammate runs for a championship. The driver that would be there, Moquin, right there on the 46. Had a better braking zone than the 46. The 46 could be able to get through the gears a little bit faster here. If you're trying to make sure that your teammate has a run for a championship, boy, I tell you, that is points racing at its best, but we've got to see what's going to happen now. Justin Zukic does have credit for a lap led. RB Turner just ran his fastest lap of the race. How about it? 2 to go. 1:24.51. Turner is on the lead lap. David Amint's on the lead lap as well. He's going to have Aaron Ryan closing into the distance. Does have Zach Thompson just behind him. Thompson, first driver, 2 laps down. Brock Duty, the first driver off the lead lap in 7th. Clint Hackett in 8th. Thank you to the drivers for running their driver camps tonight. We love them. We appreciate it. We thank them all very much for being able to do so. Thank you to everybody for 1,500 streams. As far as the iRacing broadcasts go, we're like 1504 now, I think. 1504, 1505. Michael Moquin had an off track there. Scott Free. Both drivers following each other into the grass. Into the race line. 4 to the 46. 2 to go. Aaron Ryan. Around NASCAR, 3 and 4. Into 16 and 17. Final time, a white flag waves. Final lap. Momentum is everything. Going into the championship round, Aaron Ryan looking for his 10th win on the season. There to try to secure a team championship for the iRacing Series. That'll be done today, but a championship race next week. RB Turner just ran his fastest lap of the race again, 1:24.36. Has caught to Barr, and they'll be able to duke it out for a lap, but Aaron Ryan, 9.3 the gap. Laskowski going to close in on Thompson. Aaron Ryan can breathe a sigh of relief. Don't count out these two right here. Josh Barr just ahead of RB Turner. RB 1:24.64. Barr 1:27.21. The tire whisperer trying to get one more spot. Aaron Ryan for the final time through 14 and 15. Into the front stretch chicane, hard braking zone. Aaron Ryan says, I know I'm racing for a championship. He's going to win at the Roval. Laskowski coming in as well. Pop. The braking zone too hard there. Zach Thompson coming around. Laskowski will finish second. Zukic still carrying the corner. Barr and Turner onto the backstretch chicane. Trying to hold on. Justin Zukic, the final time at 14 and 15. NASCAR 3 and 4 into the front stretch chicane themselves. Barr and Turner going to have one more race at it here. RB Turner on the bottom side of the racetrack. Josh Barr there. RB Turner. Final time. Dirty air. RB trying to get one more out of it. Into the braking zone, into the corner, onto the front stretch. RB Turner, Josh Barr, RB Turner, Barr. Turner finishes 4th, Barr 5th. David Ament is going to come around, finish 5th. He'll be the last driver on the lead lap. Brock Duty just crossed the line. How about RB Turner, last lap pass for 4th. And David's going to come home and finish 5th. Top 5 night for Barr, 6th for David. As Aaron Ryan will come around, he'll celebrate iRacing, giving you your championship, your team championship. Aaron Ryan had defensive driving lessons 101, 10th win on the season. And he'll come home as one of the championship 4. Race results. Aaron Ryan, Steven Laskowski, Justin Zukic, your top 3. RB Turner, Josh Barr, your top 5. David Ament, Brock Duty, Clint Hackett, Zach Thompson, Michael Moquin, your top 10. Matt Allen had an issue at the end of that one. I have to take a look. Matt Allen right here coming around. I didn't see what happened here. This was in NASCAR, or in the hairpin turn on their final lap, or close to it. 4 on the bottom side. It was a hard zone. Wanted to see what happened right here. As Moquin's being scored ahead of Matt Allen. I wanted to see how. Matt Allen hit the corner here, hit the corner there. That wasn't it. So let's see. In the braking zone. I think Moquin, the battle here between teammates. Moquin into the corner. They were coming around. This was the white flag lap. See what happened here. There's their white flag. We'll take a look at the race results. Just trying to. Oop, 4 into the wall right there. I didn't see a pass or a limited pass. Corner out. Yeah, right there. Wanted to see. Into the braking zone. Final time. Able to hold on to it. Oh, yeah, Moquin got around right there. Matt Allen hit that chicane on the inside. What we saw. That's what we saw. There it is. And so Moquin, Matt Allen, Mike Daniels, Jordan Lane, Bosworth Davis. Your top 15. We will have a championship race next week, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And how about them apples? How about them apples? It was a good race. It was good race. Solid performance. Drivers can be proud of themselves. And Aaron Ryan, Stephen Laskowski, Josh Barr, they will have one more driver to make it happen. And we'll have to see who that is based off of the points. We're going to have to see. I believe it might be Matt Allen, but got to wait. We got to wait. You know what I mean? We got to wait. Let's talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Aaron Ryan, coming on victory lane. Nicole giving you love, says, woo! How about that? Hey, how about defensive driving 101? Protect your lane.
Yeah, he had so much more pace than me, and I know how hard it is to pass, especially with how bumpy this track is, and we're only building up grip on the racing line. So I was trying to defend as cleanly as I could. My heart rate was definitely pumping. I held him off for a solid few laps there. I hope I gave you something. I hope I gave you some good racing to watch.
Oh yeah. There was racing throughout. There was what's funny is that I told Penguin of the first 10 laps. I was like, all right, I'm already bored. And then you guys said, well, here you go. There's 10. There's 10 things to talk about. I mean, I say it's a good boring, right? You know, you're waiting for things to level out and things to play out, and then all of a sudden, you know, I said it to you guys, and I've said it about road course racing. Drivers' mistakes are going to be the thing that keeps them from, you know, having a good or a bad race. And tonight, the mistakes were made, and you made less of them.
Yeah, I definitely made my plenty. It was so towards the when Zook and Steven got into it in turn 1, I tried to avoid him, but I clipped Steven with my front right, and that just absolutely killed my low speed right turn. So essentially exiting every single chicane, right? Like I just lost so much drive off. And was trying to manage that around 20 laps or so. It just jumped off a cliff, and that's when they started catching me like crazy. That was, of course, after Steven had some connectivity issues, which luck was on my side there. Second stint felt good until I started to get under pressure, and luckily some road course defensive driving went on right there.
What I
either
called it.
picking the middle and forcing him to choose the lane without the grip. I was trying to do that. There was one point, I'm sure you saw it, where the last chicane, I locked him up. I ended up, so I locked it up way early on, lost all and any sort of grip I had. I let off the brake, gassed it again to regain grip, and then shifted down and braked as fast as I could. And I got it down into first in the final chicane, and I'm lucky Steven didn't just plow into me because I was right in front of him. And that was, I believe, the turn prior to him hitting those bumps on the inside there. But yeah, man, that was for somewhat being a boring race. That was pretty eventful, man. Like people's paces were fluctuating quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There was points where I was running slow laps and Steven was catching me, and then I'm running fast laps, and Steven, I guess, would heat up his tires, or we were kind of alternating tire temperatures as a few laps went on because it's so easy to just heat up those fronts. But yeah, man, win number 10. I go into next weekend with some good momentum. I'm really happy with that. And we'll go out there, same thing, same game plan as last year. Do the absolute best that we can.
Amp Racing Team Championship. We talked about that, prior to the start of the race. How you guys had an 80-point lead coming into today's race, and you just kind of needed to finish out front. And you had two of your four drivers finishing inside the top five. That's a pretty big night.
Yeah. So as long as any of us show up for any points next weekend, which we will, it's a championship race. We have two drivers in our team in the championship. We'll be there. We went into this weekend with 157 up, so theoretically, we have clinched the team championship again this year, 2 years in a row. Want to thank everyone for working together all season long. Kind of battling through adversity. Joshua Barr, Andrew Davis, Jordan Lane. It's just a great group of guys. We work so well together. We race together. We play other games together. We're good friends. Yeah, I'm real happy to do it 2 seasons in a row. Beginning of the season, I remember when we had some new teams formed and everyone was excited. And I even remember my first win of this season on the broadcast. I was booed, and just playfully booed. But no, I'm real proud of these group of guys, and I'm happy to clinch it 2 years in a row. Now we need to knock out another one next Sunday.
It's a tough track to knock it out too, because you're going to Las Vegas, and this car and that track have seen both updates for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series updates, and it's a whole different kind of ball. It's a whole different track, but it's also a whole different aero model as well. And dynamically, I think the worst thing about next week is what does the tire wear do?
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. So we have our weather for the tracks, so people can practice efficiently for it, set a week prior. So whatever the weather is today in Las Vegas is what the weather is going to be next Sunday. So we'll get some real practice on that, but it is going to be, the winter. So it's not when these cars normally go there. So track temperatures will be a little unique, and I think people are going to need to put in a lot of practice. But I'm so excited. It's a great track. We pick tracks that have multiple racing lines for, intentionally. We want it to be a show for the final race of the season. We want people to fight for it and not to only be single file racing. You can run high line, mid line, low line. You can kind of approach each of the turns differently for going in deep or, backing it up and focusing on drive off. I'm really excited. It'll be a lot of fun.
Well, it is Las Vegas. It is one of those racetracks that it needs to be a championship race. Even if we don't stick with it should be a finale race of NASCAR as well. I like it being finale race and league racing because you get to choose, right? NASCAR has to deal with holdings and lawsuits and all kinds of stuff. We won't talk about it. We won't get into the politics of that. But I will say that it's nice to see Las Vegas as a championship race.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I think it's a absolutely perfect racetrack. I think it kind of stands for, I think it's a good symbol for NASCAR as well. Your standard, good old-fashioned oval. Not super high banking, decent banking, high speed. Um, uh, I, I think you'll have a pretty good show next Sunday. I think it'll be a pretty big fight.
If I
'Cause I
don't, I'm
know I
blaming
know the
you.
three of us. At least I'll try my best. I'm gonna give it going with the same exact game plan as last time. Practice as much as I can. And just go give it my best shot. Um, you know, and race as fairly as I can.
It is going to be a battle of the ages, and we're going to have ourselves a pretty phenomenal time. I think so. Aaron, it is championship week next week, brother. Congratulations on making it to the Final Four. Congratulations on getting some momentum. How about 3 different winners in the round of 8? That is something different than what we saw in the round of 12 and a round of 16.
Yes, it is. I was a little worried about that. I had a little 5-race stint where my performance was not the best. So man, this is a great pick-me-up to build some momentum into Las Vegas. Thank you, sir.
Going to be
And
a
I'd like to
blessing.
thank Nicole for watching me. She's out in the living room. I love you, darling.
That's what we needed to see. All right, brother. I appreciate you. Give the rest of your shout-outs. That's what it is. That's what it's about. You got to do the thing.
Well, I can't say anybody after Nicole, but I'll say her again. So I want to thank all of our sponsors this season. It's been an amazing season. I'd like to thank you, sir, for giving us the pleasure of broadcasting our races with everything that you do, everything that you're going through. We love you, and I honestly couldn't imagine AMP without you. I'd like to thank my team. Like I said before, Joshua Barr, Andrew Davis, Jordan Lane. Amazing performances all season long. And even though this season is coming to a close and it's a big race for us, I'm already excited for next week, next season, and just to race more with these guys. I'm getting a little sad that we're coming to an end this season, but I just want to thank everybody, thank all the admins all season long. And yeah. Thank you, darling.
And then thank you, Nicole. That's right. Right. That's it. That's how you have to do it. Always save the best for last, because if you don't, then you have to live with it. I don't. Anyway, brother, I appreciate you. Congratulations on getting the win here over some fast drivers and well deserved. It was defensive driving 101.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. It's Aaron Ryan coming home in victory lane tonight as we step into it. Steven Laskowski had a good fight and some coding issues and some internet, and you weren't the only internet having issues. So it happened to even me and even everybody. I mean, brother. But hey, how about it? P2 tonight. You're racing for a championship. You were already locked in. You got a win last week, the last race we were at, Talladega. There's a lot to be said and a lot more to be had at it, right?
Right, for sure. Man, it's really hard to close stuff when you have one hand and you're trying to drive a road course. It's like impossible. So the first time I decided to try to shut stuff down was when it was pretty much telling me it was going to kick me out.
Right.
So I reached over, tried to shut down the driver cam, but I left it on the middle screen.
Oh, dear Lord.
So when it popped up, I lost all view, and luckily I was on that straight and was able to pull off to the left knowingly, kind of just by looking at my right screen where I kind of was, and got on the brakes to be able to close that. And then I yelled at my wife to run down here to shut everything else down. I'm like, close it. No, that's this button. Like, no, this. I was kind of yelling at her, but she knows I wasn't trying to be mad at her, but it was just heat of the moment. It was fun.
Definitely don't scream at her. No, don't get too.
Oh,
mad.
No.
I saw it and I was like, so I have it up on another monitor, all the driver cams. So when I started seeing issues, like, what's going on with where's he going? Why is he 9 seconds back? I was like, I'm about to kick him. Because when I see drivers blink, that's the first thing that I know that I could do to help, right? If you have a driver cam up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna boot you. I'm gonna say, you know what, the driver cam's not working today. But we all have seen it is the holiday season. People are home more. Internet is being stretched to the max, and networks are being facetious right now. And I know that Davis is going through it. I've gone through it all weekend long. Just seeing what everybody. I mean, it's internet racing. You gotta have the right internet, the right connection to be able to keep doing this. But I mean, you had a bad fast car, and when things leveled out and everything was kind of back to it, everybody was kind of back to each other. I started watching the racing you guys had going on. You had the car to beat, but I told Aaron that he had defensive driving 101 in his back pocket.
Oh, for sure. He was not making it easy, and a couple first tries, I backed out of it. I was like, this is not good. I think it was the third try when he got really loose coming out of the last corner there. I was able to get on the inside. I'm like, oh, it's mine. I got this. Went around the corner. In my head, I'm like, big bump. And I still hit the gas too hard and spun her around. And then I had a little bit of front wheel damage from there. So I just had to kind of coast it through and try to keep Zook back there in third. Try not to let him get more points. Try to get my teammate into these Final Four.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. I was watching Moke when he was back here racing with Matt, and I think he kind of, Matt came in. He had a penalty. He had a couple of things going on. I know that his mindset was to get there. 8 points separate the finishing position there. Zook has a lap led, and I believe stage points are going to be the only factor that I have to look at here, minus any penalties or anything like that. But looking at the race, it seems like it's going to be two of the AR Audio drivers and two of the Muscarella Motorsports teammates. As it stands, duking it out at Vegas next week. That's the big picture here. Big picture championship.
And it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun track.
And next week, it's just about who finishes ahead of each other. I mean, the goal is to win that race, right?
I mean, you definitely want to win the race for the championship, but you don't have to.
I would want to. That's just,
of course.
That's just me. I would want to.
Yeah, I'll be going all out. I'll run some AI races this week and put those guys at the max and see how these cars work in the air and figure it out.
They're awful. Not awful, but it's a track. You'll tear some tires up, that's for sure. I do like the update at Las Vegas. I think Las Vegas, and I ran a race of the trucks and the Xfinity car this week. Or the trucks this week. One of the two. Xfinity was at Auto Club. Yeah. And yeah, so then it was the trucks at Las Vegas, and the track is amazing. It feels great. The Cup car, though, y'all have that in your wheelhouse to make that happen. I tell you what. But hey, another good race. This was a good race. Good solid, standings. Good solid race finish. Not just the finish, but just kind of looking at where you guys are going to be next week. There's more. There's more to be said for a clean finish next week, because I saw a lot of defensive driving out of everybody tonight for every position. So, when it comes down to getting 5 laps to go and you guys are neck and neck, what's the game plan?
Rubbin's racing, but I won't take anybody out. I will use everything in my power to keep those other 3 behind me. I'm going to try to keep them behind me the entire race. I'm going to just go for it and try to get that clean air and not give it back. Come home with 2-time.
I like it. Wow, you got 3 other contenders out there, and anything can happen. But Steven, a dang old P2 tonight. On to the championship for next week, brother. Give shout outs. This was Roval for the ages.
I'll give a shout out to my super fast Toyota today, that Bay City Freight. Muscarella Motorsports for bringing us along, and hopefully I can bring the championship home again for them this year. And Signature, always a pleasure. I always got to give my shout out to you. And I want to give a shout out to Aaron. That was fun. I enjoyed every second of that racing. I had my heart rate going. He said his heart rate was going. Fun stuff. And that's why I love doing this stuff.
It is only going to get better from there.
For sure.
I'm waiting to see it. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen when it comes to the points. But it'll be a blast to see the rest of this shaking and baking, my friend. Congratulations on a P2. I will see you next week. What will be, no doubt, an amazing race.
For sure. It will definitely be a good one.
That'll be it. Steven, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Go kiss your wife because, maybe we all feel bad.
I will. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Go plant her one on the forehead. Hold her and look at her and be like, I'm so sorry. I have to do that every once in a while. All right, brother. I'll see you soon.
All right.
That's Steven coming on P2 tonight. RB, fourth. Yes, sir. You got fourth. Bollinger, thank you for the like. And last but not least, the man that had another car to beat, that will be Justin Zukic. Coming on P3 tonight. I know that you needed the points. You needed the stage points. You needed lap lead points. You needed every point you could muster. And you needed Matt Allen to finish a spot or 10 behind.
I needed him 4 spots behind. I missed it by 4.
Jeez. Oh.
And I will say it was a great race. I had some mistakes tonight. I had a couple people make mistakes in front of me, which caused me to make a mistake, but that's not on anybody. I ran a great race. I did what I needed to do tonight. It all falls back to Dover when the wheel shut down on me.
Yeah.
I was running third at Dover and wheel shut down. I ended up, I think I finished 13th. So, there's my 4 points right there.
You know what happens? You know what happens next? You just go out and you win next week and you say, screw it.
That's what I'm looking forward to doing. That's what I want to do. I'll go out, I might not have made the 4 this year, but if I can go out and steal a victory at Las Vegas, that's even better.
I like it. I was watching drivers try to work with. This is a road course, so it's a good thing to be able to watch, everybody try to make passes. I was watching Matt back and forth, trying to do what he could to hold people behind him, keep drivers in between him and positions. And I saw you have to move him, and I was like, he's faster than you. Maybe not Pop at that particular point. Pop caught him, passed him, and then they both made mistakes and kind of were working around each other. I watched him and Pop battle for 3 laps straight, and I'm like, geez, so Pete, somebody get the advantage, and here comes Zook.
Yeah, I know. I got up behind him, and I'm listening to Pop the whole time because he's in the chat with me, and he's like, he's battling with me. We're back and forth. I'm like, great. So when I get to you guys, what am I supposed to do? And then I get there, and Pop's like, I'm going to let you go get him. I'm like, all right. So I got around Pop, and he battled the crap out of me for 2 laps. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, I need to get out of here. I'm like, I don't want to wreck you, but I'm going to push you out of the way.
Gave him a little bump. He got up into the race line. You were able to get through, and then it was smooth sailing from there. But we saw it all over the racetrack. There was all kinds of things. But I also watched how Mokon and Matt were having. That's a position point, right? And I know that Steven was like, I had to stop making mistakes because if Zook takes P2, that's another point. That takes a point away from Matt. Matt has another issue, then that becomes a problem. So you're always looking out for your teammates, and
absolutely.
If there's not much else you could have done to other than win the race. That would have been the solidifying moment, because you would have had enough points over everybody to be able to manage that when it came to the race win and where Matt had finished.
And honestly, after we came out of pits, I came out behind Steven. I'm like, all right, not bad. I lost a little bit of time because I stayed out that extra lap. And I was like, all right, that's not bad. I can do what I did before, and I can pull on them, and hopefully we can all get together, and maybe something will happen, and I can get around them. And then I got a little overzealous, I think, going into the bus stop and caught too much of the curb. And then he got out in front of me, and then I just had somebody in turn one did the same thing. They spun out in front of me, and I had to slam on the brakes and basically spun myself out because of it. And once that happened, I knew it was either I win or he wrecks out now and finishes like second to last. But he was running such a good race. I was like, I don't think he's going to wreck out. Not to say that I wasn't hoping for it, but you know, it is what it is. I've made the Final Four before. It's great to be in the Final Four. I had a great season this year, so I am not upset about not making it. And you know, I hope he can be the underdog and go out there and actually take this away from the top guys. It would be amazing to see Matt come out there and take it away from Steven or Aaron. But I'm rooting for all of them. Whoever wins, wins. They all deserve it.
I mean, I'm rooting for. So if we talk about underdogs, Barr's right there in that sentiment as well.
Absolutely.
You know, next week's going to be interesting.
What Barr just got? He's got one win this year, right?
Well, I think he's got two. He's got two, I think.
He's got two?
But they've all come by the wayside of like, oops, I won.
Hey, sometimes that's what needs to happen, you know?
Well, he was good at Dover. Let me take that back. He won at Dover, and he was good at Dover.
Yes.
But he's, how do we put this lightly? He's on the hooks, or he's, you know, top five.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's been able to do something with it. Well, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I felt that's kind of how I was this season too. It was, you know, it's either I was top 2, top 3, or I was 5th, 6th. You know, I didn't think I had a bad season. I'm happy with what I had, and we're gonna go out and try to get a win next week.
That's what it's
off strong.
That's it. And he was talking about. Aaron was talking about the booze that they got for the championship last season, and the playful booze that he got at the beginning of the season with the Amp Racing Championship. We all know who that was. And I was like, oh, that's okay. Give him a boot now.
He'll get a boo. Don't worry. I'll give him a boo. We'll get over there in admin chat, and I'll give him a boo to, you know, him and Josh and Steven. But
it'll be good.
No, he deserves to be where he is.
Yeah.
You know, he basically could have just started each one of those last 3 races in this round and still made it on points. So he absolutely deserves to be where he is.
Yeah, 10th win of the season for him is pretty huge. You've had a couple of wins. It's been a solid season. So I'm pretty ecstatic to see. Oh, they're updating the points. Hold the phone. Playoff standings. Barr, Laskowski, Aaron Ryan, Matt Allen. That's going to be it. 6 polls for, how about Laskowski? It's a tale of 2 tapes, right? Steven has 11 polls and 5 wins. Aaron has 10 wins and 6 polls.
Yeah.
Aaron has 18 top 5s of the 20-plus races you guys have ran. And he's old Pete.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good boogly woogly.
The monitor doesn't lie.
You know, sometimes iRacing doesn't. I really wish SDK would stick sometimes. Good Lord. All right, that'll be kind of it is. But Justin, congratulations, man. P3 finished tonight. Hard fought race. Battling adversity and able to stay on the lead lap. I've been keeping the car underneath you, whatever. And I'll tell you what, the front stretch bus stop or the chicane to the front straightaway, you sent it more times left rear on the turtles on quarter out than most drivers did. I mean, you were trying to get every piece of space and real estate that thing would let you. I was shocked that you didn't get undercarriage damage from all that.
Yeah. The only damage that I had throughout the day, besides that one time in the bus stop when I went into the wall, was at lap 3, I think it was. I lost it going into turn 1. I hit the bumps, and I had a little bit of wheel damage for that whole first stage. So I was just happy to be able to keep where I was in the stage with wheel damage. But
ain't nothing but a thing.
good race.
It was a good race. All right, so give shout outs, man. P3 finish tonight. We're going to go off and try to steal one next week.
Absolutely. Shout outs to the league, to you for streaming every single week and putting up with us. And shout out to the Final Four, guys. Good luck next week. And you're going to have to pass me if you want to win the race.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. And shout out for Davis having to click wrong buttons and bouncing everybody on. I had to poke.
I wasn't going to bring that up and put him through it again.
I'm poking. I love him. He's an amazing human being, but he's having charter issues.
It happens.
We're all having charter issues. Hell, even Aaron was having issues when his camera was freezing.
I had a
on me.
couple.
Yeah,
I had a couple tonight too, where I had a freeze screen for a second. And yeah, I think it might have been because we redid that server so quick, and but
it also might just
it
be
all
that
worked.
Charlotte's gone through a repave on iRacing.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and the Roval is brand new, so optimizations need to be done with this track in the worst way. I mean, I can get 140 in the car, 120 in the car, but when I'm watching you guys, it tanks to 41 sometimes, and I'm like, man.
Oh, I think my highest tonight for frame rate was like 60
Good Lord.
in the
See,
car.
That's
Yeah,
not an experience.
bad.
That's a racing issue. Frames win games, folks. That's what I say.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. I will talk to you later.
All right, man.
Go and have some admin fun. Congrats on the P3, brother.
Thank you very much.
You too. That is Justin Zukic coming home P3 tonight. And let's see if we can drag him all the way down there. Let him have at it. All right. Trying to. This dang window's not big enough. Good boogly woogly. No, not working. But yeah, Matt Allen's going to be racing for a championship. We're going to get it. And the points reset, so it doesn't really matter what it's going to be, right? It's not going to mean anything when it comes to points next week. Doesn't matter where you start. Doesn't matter how many points you get. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you finish ahead of the other driver. You're racing 3 other competitors. 4 drivers are going to be racing with other drivers. Other drivers are trying to win the race, but they've got a championship to contend with, and that's what's going to matter. That's going to be very interesting to see. You're going to see it next week, half an hour earlier than when we started tonight, but that's okay because server issues are going to happen, mistakes happen, life happens, and you got to make it happen. Matt, congratulations on making it to the Final Four. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for being out there, of course, and doing it. We're interviewing the top 3. We'll talk to all 4 of you next week. If you have not been in the Final Four of a playoff race with me, you're in for a treat next week, folks. We got graphics. We got all kinds of things going on. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a ton of fun. And this was the cutoff race. We got 4. We have our 4 locked in. We're going to get everybody knocked out. We'll see everybody. First year, you'll be good, man. It'll be all next week. Next week, got a pre-race show. We got all kinds of stuff to happen. And Amp Racing crowns another champion next week. Leskowski going for 2. And everybody else looking for the off button. It's going to be good. I will see you guys Tuesday. Normally we would have a race tomorrow. They are going to have their race tomorrow, but Cody has a concert that we are going to. It is her winter concert at school. We're going to go to that, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. I'm going to be there to support my daughter. So they're going to race. They're going to race at Pocono in the Throwback Series, but I'm not going to be there. There will not be a live broadcast tomorrow. Apologies to all the drivers. Apologies to each and every one of you. But you will see me tomorrow during the day. And then I'm going to go to Cody's go to Cody's thing tomorrow night, and then spend some time with my daughter and the fam, and then we will come back and we will do the normal stream thing. Tuesday night, Chop Shop Racing Truck Series. I do believe, need to double check real quick. I need to keep up on my schedule. We are at Old Atlanta. Yep, we're at Old Atlanta. We have a bye week, and they have a championship race on the 23rd. So we're 2 races away. So we have a cutoff race on cutoff race for the round of 12. Yeah. So it's going to be a championship race of 8 drivers at Homestead. Old Atlanta this Tuesday. Sim 500. They're going to be at, where are they at this Wednesday? They just raced. They are going to be racing at Iowa Speedway. They have 2 races left in their championship. We're 2 races away with everybody this week. That started today. We have championship week the following week and the week after for all of these drivers. It is going to be insane. So keep your eyes on the prize. I want to make sure I say, hey, congratulations to David Schildhouse. He is the Sim 500 Cup Series champion, the Cook's Landscaping Group Cup Series champion. That is going to be something we're going to be calling next year as well. Look forward to that. It's going to be a blast to be able to be a part of. And then from there, what else? What else? I don't know. I don't know what else. Friday Cup Series back again. Nothing on Thursday. We got Toys for Tots the following week. There's lots going on, folks. We got a lot of things going on. As always, folks, be good, be safe, be kind. Well, that's the most important factor of life. Thank you to Budgie. Thank you to all the partner sponsors, affiliates, of course, Amp Racing. Thank you to iRacing for being on board with us over here, allowing us to create an experience for all the drivers, and of course for each and every one of you for being out there. Thank you for all the biddies, for all the subs. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Remember, we have an IRL stream coming up this week as well, and here in a week or so, Jess has to order the bedazzled stuff, so we'll have a bedazzled cranium coming up as well. It's all of our goals we're hitting. And outside of that, thank you to Penguin for being the race controller. I know he had a short night tonight, but still a night nonetheless. He's going to have racing next week where tempers will fly and they will crown a champion. Be good. We'll see you soon, folks. Much love and all the jazz. We appreciate you. Thank you to Budgie. Thank you to Jazz. Thank you to my family. Thank you again for being out there. We'll see you soon.